Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. Jumping straight in, I've already stamped out this stamp set. It's Woodware one and it's Snow Buddies. So I've done it with the Versafine Clair Nocturne and heat embossed it with the clear embossing powder. Same with this little portion because I'm going to use that to cut out. So I'm colouring with alcohol markers today. Choosing some for the faces first, putting the dark colour down and then going over with the lighter colour, just blending them together, and then I am going to use the blender pen to go over it all again because I just want a very gradual colouring on those snowmen, just to take the stark white off. So doing the same again, the darker one, then the lighter grey, and then the blender. I'm going to fast forward a bit when I've done them. And now I'm going to do that extra one. So the same process. And today's going to be a fun card. So choosing some colours now for the hats. Putting the deeper red down first. Then going through with the lighter one. So this chap's having a blue hat. Missing that middle one. And doing him in green. Blending through again with the lighter green. So going with the red for the bottom one. Blending through again. I find colouring with these alcohol markers so relaxing. kind of lose yourself in it all. And of course, it's something you can do while you're just listening to your TV programme. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone that's subscribed already. If you've not subscribed and you're watching my tutorials, which I have looked on my stats, and I do know a lot of you are watching my tutorials and not subscribing, please subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel up for you, and it would be so nice if you would subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything at all, and I'm trying to bring you as much content, as many hints and tips that as I come across that I do myself. I'm trying to pass everything on to you, so I would be grateful. And thank you so much for all the people that's interacted with me already and continue to do so. Just carrying on through with those carrot noses. And doing this one as well. Now around the side, I'm just going through with the a light grey. I just want to have a shaded area. So I've done that all the way round. And cutting this one out now with my round edge scissors. Just fussy cutting it. When it gets to those fringes on the scarf, I'm not cutting those out. I'm just going to go with the straight edge. And within no time at all, that's done. But I do realise that I am going to use my markers to colour that middle one in. Getting my black Sharpie, just going round the edge of the card. Now my initial thought with that middle snowman is I was going to decoupage it. But then I had another thought, and that meant that I needed to colour him in. I'm just going to put these accents on with the white Posca pen first. just put in little dots down that hat rim and on his scarf. And you can see it really makes that image pop. I'm going to put a few on the top snowman's rim of his hat on either side. Just put in a few little dashes for movement marks on there as well. And I'm going to put some little dots on the edge of his scarf. Now, I've got a wobbler, and I thought afterwards, oh, I'm going to put this wobbler on. So placing that on the back, that is when I realise that I can't get away with not colouring that middle one in. So I'm just going to put some green on his hat and do his scarf. Because when I flick that wobbler, it's going to move from that original place, so I don't want it not to be coloured. So my next thought is about the hats. So I've just squoze some glue onto my mat and I'm picking it up with a little paintbrush and I'm painting it on the base of the hat and the rim of the hat. When I say base, I mean the pom-pom. I've got some glitter, and this is Nuvo Ice White glitter. And it's going on lovely with that paintbrush application. It gives a flat, not a raised finish, a nice flat finish. Now, clearing that away. I'm just going to add some glue onto there. It has got a sticky pad, but belts and braces and all that. Oh, that's looking pretty darn smart. So I've cut myself a mat. And this card, I have got to say, is going to be quite sizable. The base card is 8 3/4 by 4 3/4. this matte layer is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4, and the topper where I've put the snowman, that is 7 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to have a look what I'm going to put on the matte layer for a border. And I've found I've got some Nuvo embellishment mousse, and it's fusion red, but it's a bit dry. So again, I've put a couple of spritzes of water to it because it is water soluble, and a sponge, just rubbing it round that side for my accent colour. I'm going to give it a dry off with the heat tool, just a quick dry, and apply another coat. Couple more spritzers, put the seal back on, press and seal, that was it. I was trying to think what it was. Press and seal, and then the lid. And let's have a look how that goes. Oh, that's lovely. Now I want a sentiment, and this sentiment does come in the stamp set. All it is Happy Christmas. So using some scrap, I'm going to stamp it out with the Versafine Clair black again. And cut it out with the die. Now when I cut this out, I want it at the base because I want that large gap at the top. So just seeing, I'm going to have it on the side. That's why I wanted it cut like that. Yep, I think that's fine. So I'm going to place that sentiment down first. And then glue my topper on top of that. So getting my card base, it's just gluing it on. And it's done. I hope you agree that is a really fun card. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon.